Okay, good evening. I want to welcome you all to coming to the open house for the MPA program at Cal State Northridge. My name is Ravi, and I'm the academic director of the program. I'm also the associate director of graduate and professional education, of which the MPA is housed. Thank you for coming out this evening. I know you've all got busy schedules, but we really would like an opportunity. We really thank you for giving us the opportunity to explain the many benefits of our particular master's program. The Master's of Public Administration is a degree that was originally designed for the public sector professional to provide kind of basic skill sets and advanced skill sets as well for those kinds of tasks and challenges that were required in the professional public sector environment regarding management leadership. Okay, it's evolved into something even beyond that now to create public value-added public sector professional that provide a diverse skill set for problem solving and higher order thinking. So it includes the basic kind of nuts and bolts of how to be a public sector manager, but the whole idea beyond this is a higher order thinking to create advanced problem solvers in an increasingly complex global economy. I've heard it said many times, and as I've traveled the world, I see that it's true. In the global economy context, a baccalaureate degree is a valued thing to have. And people should be proud to have it. But increasingly, in order to be competitive in this ever-changing global economy, higher graduate degrees are definitely becoming more and more the order of the day. So you have many choices available to you, you as the savvy consumer of a graduate degree. A number of choices out there. And so what I'd like to do is to speak to you about the advantages of our particular Master's in Public Administration degree. First of all, I would like to give you a few interesting facts about the program that you may not be aware of. First of all, we're not new to this game. We've had a Master's in Public Administration running from Cal State University, Northridge, for over 25 years, going back to the 1980s, in fact, the early 1980s. And so we have many graduates that have graduated, over 2,000 since that time, that are placed in high positions within the county, within local agencies. And I can say that the growth of our program is largely due to the alumni who go back into their agencies, and when they manage a unit or an office, they then send and talk up our program and then send their employees to us because they know that the skills that we teach in the classroom are directly applicable to what they are required to do in the field. And so this is really the strongest piece of our sort of the greatest testimony, I would say, to our program and what it imparts. Beyond that, I would also mention that we are by student numbers at the current time, we are the third largest MPA in the nation. There are only two other universities that offer MPAs that are larger than ours, Harvard University and also Columbia University. We are the largest MPA program west of the Mississippi. But those are just nice figures to boast about. What we're really proud of is the academic rigor and the synthesis that exists between our program that emphasizes jointly the importance of theory and abstract critical thinking mixed with practical approach, practical case studies. And so it tends to be the case that master's level programs tend to specialize in one or the other. It has always been at the backbone in the long tradition of this MPA program to sort of emphasize the joint skills of both abstract kind of critical thinking, theoretical thinking, and its direct applicability in the real world. And so that's backed up by our diverse faculty. We have faculty that are well recognized, well published, heavy hitters in the academic sphere of public administration, public policy. But we also have instructors that are directly in some of the highest levels in government as well, particularly in local government and sometimes even beyond that. For example, we had former Deputy Mayor of the City of Los Angeles offer a course for us last year. We have people who were former CEOs and county agencies offer courses with us routinely. So we really draw on the rich experience of our core academic faculty, but we also are not shy at all about grabbing some of the best and the brightest within the professional field, and we bring that into the classroom. And that's just part of it, because we really emphasize the problem-solving method and the seminar approach in our teaching and learning experience. The real value of our program and the reason why the level of discourse and training is so high is because of students like yourselves. We really go and seek out diversity of experience, commitment of our students who tend to be self-starters when they enter a program like ours because our expectations are high. Our support is equally high, though. We look for students that have a professional background of experience of at least 2 years, and most of our students have many more than that. It doesn't matter in what area. We know that our students come from all walks of life, have a variety of experiences, and we design our projects and our assignments and our assessments in ways that actually encourage the discourse to bring those things out. And so our discussions get very interesting in the seminar formats. I am not only Associate Director of the GPE, but I'm also a teacher in that program. We also, as I said, have another instructor here as well that will talk about that, his experience as well. But the whole idea here that I want to emphasize that's unique is, first of all, the time that we've been around, the faculty that we're able to draw on, the flexibility of being able to draw on that faculty, the depth of experience, and also the fact that we emphasize really a student-centric approach to our teaching and learning experience in the classroom. And beyond that, we really are conscious about who you are as the students. We have designed not only a curriculum that will make you an effective public manager, or indeed a private manager. Indeed, I was reading a statistic the other day that said of those people with master's degrees in private business, almost 20% of them had MPAs. Okay? So don't think just because you have an MPA that you're locked into a particular sector. You can move with fluidity based on the skill sets that we teach easily between private sector and public sector if you choose to do so. And indeed, you'll find the level of discussion in our classrooms will be equally applicable to both. So when we design an experience for you that really asks you to rely on your experience as a strength in your academic preparation, we really want to emphasize that that is the case. Also, our courses and when they're offered are designed with you in mind. The schedule of the classes themselves take into account that many of our learners are interested in really kind of going through a fast-paced program without sacrificing academic rigor. They want the traditional experience face-to-face to come onto campus here, and that's what that's designed for. Yet, they also are not the traditional student that can just come here at 8 o'clock in the morning and take classes like some of the more traditional students. So it's this nice balance between a traditional university experience of coming on campus face-to-face, okay? Coming in and being a student, have access to the library face-to-face, but at times that are offered in a non-traditional way. So basically from 6 to 9:45 p.m. and or on weekends. Okay? And also we offer the course offerings in such a way that is accommodating for both a student who really wants to take the program in a fast-paced mode, or indeed maybe they are juggling the various aspects of life, of family, the challenges of family and work, and also school, and so they might want to take a little bit longer, and so they take the courses a little bit more spread out. And as long as they complete the program within 7 years, because that's what the courses are good for, that is possible for them. So we have a program that is really tailored to you, the working adult. And as I said before, it's the idea of providing convenience without sacrificing rigor. That's one of the key things about our program.